Okay, today we're going to do Nobody Knows When You're Down and Out from the Layla album. And I'm going to try and put it all in one video. So the intro first. The intro is just C, E7, A, D7, G7, C, G7. And so as you saw, I just opened C. This C7 here, sorry, E7. Your bar A, this form of D7, G7, C and G7. You can strum the chords, or you can pick the individual notes of the chords. For a root 5 chord, just in order: 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. When you get to a root 6 chord, skip the 5th string. Like that. And back to the D7. Like that. Okay. We'll stay on the intro right now. Let's do the lead. Before I mention the lead, just a couple of basic principles in case you're not comfortable with changing from major to minor in the same song. This song is in C, and Clapton will play C pentatonic minor or C pentatonic major. Hopefully you're familiar with those scales. If not, you can always look that up. But your root's the same. You're going to be changing from major to minor. And that's done a lot in blues, but it's very useful in this song because of the chords. And I'll tell you why a little later. But that intro is... And so what you're starting out, in a sense, in pentatonic major, and just bending. Then you're going to what may be a little more familiar to you, pentatonic minor. Classic Chuck Berry look. And that's throwing in a little bit of mixture of both major and minor. Okay. Now the rhythm to the song, the verse, is C, E7, A, D minor, A7, D minor. A walk up to F, F sharp diminished 7th, C, walk down to A7, D7, G7. Back to C, back to the top, and that's it. That's the verse. So it's, he does like 3 vocal verses, 2 rounds of lead, 1 more verse, and I'll show you the ending. So you got a C up to E7 to A, full measure of A. Then D minor, A7, full measure of D minor. I just played those bass notes there. To an F, then an F sharp diminished 7th. And there's how you play it. There's the root for the F sharp, like that. if you're picking it, you don't have to worry about grabbing the whole chord right away. When you're in the F, you can actually get the notes as you need them, because it's a slow song, and you can just form that chord as you're playing it. C, B, B flat to an A7, D7 we played before, and G7. Okay, so now the leads. I showed that intro because he starts out with that intro again. Like that. So you're in C major, C pentatonic major. So then you're 2 modes up in this area here. Now, because you're on the D minor so long, and this is where you're at in the song right now, when you're on that D minor, A7, D minor, those 2 measures, you can actually just figure that you're in D minor, D blues, D pentatonic minor. Then when it goes to the F, you're back in C again. And then it goes to C minor. Like that. And the second round of lead, it's all C major. That's just sliding all around C major. Now we're in the D minor again. Now we're back to the C. And where you're on the C, but you might as well think of it as C minor this time instead of major. And that's actually a mix, both times. It's a mixture of major and minor, pentatonic major and minor notes. We could have called it, it's just a mixture. You have to get used to that. So C, visualize pentatonic, C pentatonic major in this 12th fret area. And also C minor. And you'll see where all the notes are coming from. So we are on the D minor there. See? And then. And he ends it very similar. So those are the leads. When you play the last verse, when you get to the D7 at the end, instead of going to G7 and starting again, you're at D7, you go, you just walk your way up to F7, and walk your way back down to a G. 1C, like that. And that little lick at the end after the one hit of C is eighth fret, first string and fourth string, and walk down the fourth string. And when you get to the last note, the G note here, add the second string, fifth fret. In a sense, it's your C7 chord. And I'd play a C7 chord and end your strum on the E note there, like that. That's it. Any questions, just drop me a line, and I hope you have fun with that. Thanks.